So, Operation Trial has failed. But Operation Sign people randomly off the short list, well, that might have just brought in a few gems. Hi everybody, it's James. Welcome back to TGWPIS. How you doing today? You good? How you feeling? That's great. Thanks. God, I feel like Mr. Rogers now. He was a child TV presenter and one of the most wholesome people. You've been on the internet. You know who Mr. Rogers is. We know who our audience is who watches this, and I'm assuming you know. If you don't know, there's going to be a whole nother video we're going to have to make that's just about Mr. Rogers. So, we are past the halfway point of the season. We've played 23 games, and we've won 23. And as you guys can see, we have scored 44 goals, and we've only conceded 14. So this is working pretty good, this whole system here. And that puts us at top of the league. I mean, leading into match week, 24 are we on? Match week 24. And we are at the end of December. And since you guys were last year, it was against St. Andrews, I believe, right? The 5-0 win. Just carrying on more of the same. I was just trying to find a good match for you, but we were playing like 22nd in the league, 23rd in the league, a cup game, and then like 18th in the league and 17th in the league. Aidstone Park is probably the closest team. They're in 7th. They were in 5th when I originally chose the game. But also, it's the end of the year game. You know, it's Wednesday, December 29th. It's the last game of the year before we hit transfer window. We don't have anybody wanted at the moment, which is good news. But we have had some transfers in. Because where Operation Trial has failed, Operation just signed random guys off the search list and actually have them turn out to be very good has succeeded. Let's go here. James Johnson we saw. Raul Pipe you guys saw. Zakari Musa was one of the guys we brought in for selling Prince, who we got £550 for, which was great. He's currently sitting in our under 23s, which we signed a manager for. And we signed a manager for our under 18s too, because they're on £20 a week and I just don't want to have to deal with training them or doing any of their match or anything. It's kind of a pain. So out with those guys, in for them and to hopefully have these guys get some training. He's just cover, but back to Zachariah Musa here. He's just cover. Gary Hamilton was a free agent center back. And for a 16-year-old free agent center back with 11 positioning, 15 teamwork, and 16 natural fitness and 13 jumping reach, I'm willing to take a punt on him. He's just more cover. And if he doesn't reach any other potential, we got him for free. We can sell him for literally any money. Profit. That's what we're looking for. Ali Bate was a free agent and is, I think, an actual player? Because he's one of those players that come in as a black skin, but the black faces you can't see. But the Zealand face pack here actually gave him a face. And he's not too bad. He scored 4 goals in the last couple in the 3 games I've played him in. He is the 3rd or 4th string striker. He's come in as kind of the advanced forward replacement for Musavoyan if he ever gets hurt, because, well, he's good off the ball, he's good at finishing and dribbling, and he can head it. That's about it. Not much else to him than that, and he's fit, which means he doesn't get tired. Natural fitness is a huge deal. Stamina is horrible, but at least he's getting back up to his stamina quickly, and we kind of need that in this kind of level down here. Gary Hamilton, did we look at him? Yeah, we looked at him. Ali Pipe. Phil Devine is a signing. It is actually our boy Lusavoyan's Lithuanian midfield teammate, under 21 teammate. And he came available, and I basically got him for free from Newington. I put in a bit of £0, and they accepted it. He's an advanced playing midfielder. Teamwork is good. Leadership is all right. First touch, passing, vision could do better. Once again, just another body in the midfield and a guy who can be a little bit more of that advanced playmaker. Also, having like the two Lithuanian under 21 midfielders, I just wanted to ruin like my starting 11 when internationals happened. Just absolutely destroy it. But that's that. Anthony Swonyu never really came here. This was a weird one. Like I did a transfer and then it didn't go through and then it got canceled and then yeah, now he's with Vilified. Whatever. Scott Glover, a real player, I know, right? Is a center back, Scottish center back. 6'3". He's determined, has high jumping reach, can head the ball, mark, and tackle. And what you got? It's what we're looking for, center backs this level. Just more depth, more good depth. Dylan Thornton, another player. 80's actually a very solid central mid. Irish center mid. I wouldn't really pigeonhole him into a position because really he can kind of do anything at this level and is very good for the team that we have. When you kind of get to December and January, their guys have been without a club since, it's the summer. At this point, they start getting desperate. Now, this guy, I think, probably would have forced us to pay him like 120 to 200 pounds a week back in the summer, but he hasn't gotten any offers, hadn't done any trials, and we just offered him a 8-month contract for 220 pounds a week, and he said yes. So that's good for us, and hopefully somebody we can use to ride out and provide more depth in the midfield. Same can we said with Lewis Bradley, a Englishman recently played for Rochdale, and just another handy midfielder to have. Not horrible. He has some passing and technique, vision, and teamwork. He's somewhat quick and can just fill another role in the midfield. That doesn't mean that I'm going to take Shakowski and Lukovojic out. I don't want to do that, but, allows more rotation. Allows for the fact that we're playing like on a Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday schedule till the end of time. That's the key. And then, And then the last one is Gibbons. Darrow Gibbons. Just another, once again, a tall center back. A guy who can come in and rotate in. He's not horrible. He's a little bit older. That's kind of the thing. He's looking for some age because we have a lot of like teenagers. 23-year-old Irishman can do some business for us and allows us to rotate. Speaking of which, mentoring groups. I haven't had any mentoring groups set up, so let's do that. Zoltan. Great. He's ambitious. That's awesome. Darrow, balanced. Varga getting some good, at least getting better determination will be good. Scott Glover, he's determined with two unambitious guys that I like, actually. Some mentoring going on there. Jamie Hendry, he's balanced, going with lighthearted and a professional. That's okay. And then a fairly professional one with a balanced and an unambitious. Hey, can't hurt. Anyways, we've seen the competitions, you've seen the transfers, you've seen where we are. We were playing Aidstone Park. They're in 6th. Okay, so they're better than we thought. Let's look at how we're going to set up here. And this is it. We've been playing matches recently, so fitness is a little bit of a thing. Zoltan's a little tired, as is Jamie Hendry. Thornton, we started last time too. So we have Attard in goal with Savic, Glover, and Guest starting in the back three. Johnson and Varga start in the midfield. Devine and Luka Konis. It's Luka Konis. I didn't call him Lukovojic. I think that's a hockey player. Sawicki, Pravadis, and Musavoyan all play in with a bench of Bradley, West, Casa, Ali Bate, and Gibbons. By the way, Musavoyan has crossed 30 goals now for the season, which is absolutely insane. And Casa has 20 goals. I have a feeling that Darlin is going to be absolutely getting... Oh, he got to finish the trait. Get forward whenever possible. That is amazing. Yeah, Casa has 20 goals and 8 assists in all competitions, and I think Musavoyan has, 30 goals and 7 assists. If this guy is not, like, the lower league player of the year, I don't know what is. I have to start thinking about giving some of these people better contracts soon. But them's the breaks. This is the team. See a lot of rotation. Just trying to keep people healthy. Always mark that guy. Cool. I've been on a road run and press me. I have faith. I have faith. I have faith. That's everybody. They all believe me. We head out. Who's got the armband today? I don't know who we're giving the armband to. It's probably Sawecki. Yeah, he's the vice captain. As they're playing a very similar system to ours, but instead with 3 midfields, it's almost like a 3-5-2 versus our 3-4-1-2. You also see how we play as well, as we're much further up the pitch than they are. And much more dominant with the ball. Ped sends it in. Savic collects. Povadis. Johnson, get the cross in. And there he is. 31 goals. Artur Mitsavoyan. Are you surprised? I'm not. Guy's a goal machine. Finds the cushion in between all the defenders. They've got 3 defenders. Johnson comes in. He just kind of lingers right close to the penalty, outside the 6-yard box. And smooth as you like. Sends it right in there. Sawecki, ball in. Oh, Alexandros with a little dink of a header just trickles on in there. And this is why you have a striker kind of like sit there and mark the keeper and kind of linger there. Because he can find those spots. If your 2 big men rushing the post don't get it, it allows you that extra little bit of quality on the ball to do something. As that's halftime already. God, this half flew by. Well done out there. I am very happy with all the shots. Let's head into the second one. Divine, a little quiet, but I played him in an attacking midfielder role last time, and he was absolutely lights out. He had an assist and a goal, and an emphatic goal on his debut. So this is only his second or third appearance for us. Oh, Alexandros, have yourself a game. A beautiful header, and that free kick was going in the entire time. An absolute no-doubter. Keeper probably could have done a little bit better, but it had so much pace on it that, it was always going in. You can see the front and back, the front 3 and the back 3 doing a great job. Middle 2 kind of having a meh game. Let's make a change. Let's bring Divine up. We'll put Bradley in. Now, is Bradley a better advanced playmaker or a box-to-box? Let's make him the advanced playmaker and just go from there. A nice, easy little switch. Divine maybe in a more advanced position where he can maybe create a little bit more. This attacking mid role usually is kind of the driving force, especially when it's Casa. Or not. Or it can just kind of end on that. That was a good win for us. Well done. Alexandros, I think, is man of the match. Yeah, he's the only one in an 8. Unless Bailey... Nope, he didn't even get a rating. He didn't come on too late. Oh, there we go. Goal difference 69. Nice. Nice. It's amazed and it's part for the we went out there before the match. I was accompanied by James' work is done with the performance today. It's very ordinary. I'm stunned we can go out there fairly. Okay, sure. Respond. Absolutely. I matched the ambitions of the chairperson. I'm really pleased. Did I not go out? Am I not having a press conference? Okay, I guess no press showed up for that. I'm pretty sure I'm still doing press conferences, though. I didn't stop doing that. Yeah. Okay. I guess I just had one question. It was about the chairperson. Well, there you go. Easy peasy. Although, I should mention before we head out. Oh, more than just mention. We had a youth intake preview. I know, right? Deceptive. Sorry. It is actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It's still poor because we still have horrible things going on here. Andy McDermott would like to leave the club for more playing time. No. Hins, can you figure this out? That would be great. Thanks, Hins. Damn it. David Luoya. He's got high teamwork. What would you say if I wanted to give you a trial? Charlie Bannister. Where have I heard that name before? Sam Shaney. Nobody is looking at you. Come on, trial. Really interested. Musadov. Nope. Aaron Lomas. Striker plus left and right midfielder. Play all three. I don't like what that finishing is. He's more like more of a winger. I'll deal with you in a second, McDermott. Also, if you're wondering, I am taking a coaching course. Nice. And I have been asking the board to give us enough senior affiliate. And they're like, you've only been here a little bit, yet I have like an A+ manager performance. They're really happy with all the signings, at least also all the fans are. But what are you going to do? I'll have to wait and see. I don't like the fact I sold Prince. Well, Prince was being a baby. And he's actually getting some games and hasn't done anything. Good decision there. So when do we come back? Hucknall? Clifton. Is Clifton still good? Hucknall is still good too. So Hucknall or Clifton? So what if they're still top of the league? I want to go through all of January since it is a transfer window and the game runs slow. So slow. And then, before I leave, youth candidates. At least one fullback has plenty of promise. Defensive midfielder looks good. We got a striker that looks good. Attacking midfielder's okay. Same with the goalkeeper and that. Yeah, we're still poor intake. Don't expect much from this youth intake, even though they look good. So there you go. If you liked what you've seen, maybe leave a like, comment, say something. If you don't like what you're seeing, leave a dislike. Tell me why. We're looking to improve the series constantly here. And until next time, I've been James. You've been you. This has been TGWPIS. I've almost said the Swift, so that's a great series too. You should check that out. And it's not how good you are. It's how good you want to be. I'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.